Hi, this is Sean. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Jazz Skills. Now, if you're just getting started with jazz piano, then this is the video for you. Perhaps you've tried everything before and you just didn't know what people were talking about, and you probably tried some YouTube videos or books, and people just talked to you about huge long chord names like C13, sharp 11 with a flat 9, and you didn't know where to go from there. Or perhaps you tried some videos and people showed you how to play the blues, but you didn't really go anywhere from there. Maybe you haven't tried anything yet and you're not sure if I'll be able to help you because people tend to talk about all the really complicated stuff and you just need to get started. So one thing that's really important to me is that anybody who comes to me for private lessons or to jazz skills um, gets the opportunity to learn from where they are at their own pace with material that's suitable for their level. And I base that really on not just ideas, but on 22 or more years of teaching jazz piano to real people. And the only people that taught me to do it were the students. And I've done it by watching them and trying to figure out what is this person not getting right now? What can I change? What can I show them? What are the skills underneath what we're talking about that we should be strengthening? And that's how my students have gone from zero to some of them playing professionally, teaching, performing, composing, etc. So the first thing I can help you to do is learn all the chords you're ever going to need, starting with priority, not with all the really complicated stuff, but the simple stuff through a key, learning the chords that go through a scale, and try the free lessons if you want to try these out, and learning to do that in different places on the piano. And from doing that, you're going to get a vocabulary and you're going to get your ABCs, and you're going to start to understand what music's doing in different keys. So there are 7 chords in every key and you should know what they are, and you should be able to find them while you're speaking or doing something else. That's the first part. And I've got a whole foundations area for you where you can go through lessons step by step, building each chord, practicing them through scales. We have drills for you, all kinds of stuff. But I'm going to talk to you about what Jazz Skills can do to help you, particularly in video 3, where I show you behind the scenes of Jazz Skills and inside the members area. There are also common chord sequences that everybody should know because they come up in every tune. So we address that right from the beginning. And to be honest, most of the stuff I talk about, I haven't seen in any jazz book. I haven't seen in most of the courses either, but once you start to learn them, you'll see just how crucial and useful they are. So if you can learn a few progressions, you'll see them come up in songs again and again and again. And those are the things you should be practicing. And what people often do wrong is they just play tunes hoping to improve. Now, tunes are great and tunes are important. They're part of your development. However, you can easily learn them without knowing anything about music. So my goal is actually to teach you the language of jazz so that you can speak it and have some understanding and fluency and freedom from just music in front of you or a chart. And also to understand the language so you're not always just relying on your memory. You're not just relying on, oh, well, I've got to remember, 32 bars of music and now I can't play more than one song at a time. That happens all the time. So that's another thing we want to sort out. I'll also show you all the skills like inverting chords so that you're not just playing progressions in their root position, but you're finding different ways to get around them. And then the first voicings that you should know, those kinds of things, the simple ones, those kinds of things in every key, and lots of drills for you. I also teach a members webinar once a month where we go through beginners stuff to intermediate stuff. Now, learning jazz rhythm is an area that a lot of people find difficult and a lot of courses barely address, but learning to swing is essential if you're going to play this sort of music. But you can learn to do it at a simple level. It doesn't have to be copying that and then hoping that you're going to get something from it and learn your own skills. So I've got an entire section on rhythm, plenty of drills for you to practice and things to do there as well. If there are any scales that you need to practice and go over, I've got a whole scales section where you can learn those in all keys and learn intervals, learn to spot those within chords, all kinds of stuff, so there's plenty to keep you busy. And while you're doing all that, you're going to be learning some tunes as well. So I'll show you how to put your first tunes together, how to get some chords in your right hand, which is really important. So we're not just saying we're actually playing chords in the right hand, which is really important. Not just by copying me. I'll show you ways to copy me as well, but it's more important to me that I'm teaching you a system that you can apply to any tune. And from there, you'll start to learn how tunes work more and more because of the chord sequences. I've got a whole area where I analyze tunes and show you what's going on. And then you'll progress on to improvising around tunes as well. But I'll talk more about that in the intermediate to advanced video that's coming next. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the kinds of things I'll do with beginners. Keep watching video 2 and 3 because video 2 may be a bit advanced for you, but you'll get an idea of where things are going. And then in video 3 I'm going to take you behind the scenes of Jazz Skills and show you everything we've got for you. Thanks for watching.